Stockton. Let's see what it do.
$1 million worth of merchandise was found at a Stockton home this week, and investigators say it was all stolen.
Yeah, we're talking Nike shoes, jackets, and purses. They were found in the home on Barrett Window Lane in Stockton. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has more from police.
This was the scene outside a Stockton home as the CHP executed a search warrant on Berenda Lane. Stacks of folded jeans, numerous shoe boxes, and piles of clothes are only a few items gathered in the raid.
Well, it's concerned because I see things selling there all the time, but it just looks like garage sales or something.
Neighbors were afraid to show their faces on camera in fear of retaliation. Lee Nevis with the San Joaquin County District Attorney's Office says the 52-year-old suspect didn't steal these items, but actually bought them knowing they were stolen.
Basically, people who participated in organized retail theft would go and sell it to this individual for pennies on the dollar. He would then take these goods, sell them at local flea markets, for multiple times what he paid for this.
So you mean to tell me every time I go to the flea market and think I'm getting a discount, I ain't getting a discount? This shit's fucking already bought jugged, and he over here jigging us. Come on, yo.
An estimated $1 million was recovered in stolen items. Nevis says it's one of the largest organized retail theft busts in San Joaquin County. Investigators say the man lived at the home where the stolen items were found. He was arrested and booked into the San Joaquin County Jail.
District Attorney Ron Freitas looks forward to prosecuting this individual to the full extent of the law based on the facts. Granted, we have about $1 million worth of facts in this case.
$1 million. $1 million worth of clothes and shit. The fuck?
Definitely the message is going to be sent out loud and clear that organized retail theft is not welcome anywhere within the borders of San Joaquin County.
Shocked neighbors say they had no idea this was going on behind closed doors, but they're happy someone will be paying the consequences of retail theft that has gotten out of hand.
It's not right. People should be doing things like this. It never used to be. You take one thing from a store and they arrest you, but now you can take as much as you want.
We're told that merchandise has been returned to the stores, and if you have any information about this case, call police.
$1 million. What store it come from? Fuck.
New at 5, it was 6 years ago this week that a well-known building on the Miracle Mile stretch of Pacific Avenue in Stockton was forced to close.
Later, a new landlord.
When they posted this 4 months ago.
On Barrett Window Lane in Stockton. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has more.
Hold on, y'all.
Right now, Stockton residents are getting together to prepare for the storm. As ABC 10's Gabriel Porras shows us, they're not leaving their neighbors behind.
With gray clouds already forming above, Midtown Stockton resident Adam Adams is preparing.
Clean up the leaves, getting ready for the rain, make it look good. It's neighborhood, taking care of neighborhood.
But today was the easy day.
Yesterday I was on the roof, cleaning my gutters out. I love trees, but, when you have a big oak trees around here, summertime they're good, but fall time, it's just, drop leaves and fill up your gutters,
Hey, y'all. Y'all know how this shit can get flooded out here. So make sure you guys got your shit correct, cause stock can be underwater. For real, Stockton will be right underwater in this bitch.
Somewhat easy day for Joe, too. Making sure his neighborhood near the Miracle Mile is safe for residents and drivers.
Yeah, we've got a lot of weird trees here that drop a lot of stuff, and you know, when it gets squished by tires, cars come around these corners, they're going too fast, and they just slide out, hit other cars, or hit parked cars, so we've had a lot of problems with that over the years.
Joe and his neighbors saw the weather reports and got the same idea, but it's not just them preparing. Officials at the San Joaquin County Office of Emergency Services are getting ready too.
We're taking all proactive measures, sharing information on social media, on our website, with the ever-evolving nature of weather, keeping the constant monitoring of it.
Meanwhile, at Banner Island Ballpark in downtown, the gates are closed. The Stockton Lantern Festival canceling for Friday night in anticipation of the storm. While this storm isn't expected to bring widespread flooding, officials are asking people to act now to prevent any damage.
To reduce water damage, make sure your gutters and your downspouts are intact and clean of leaves. Inspect your roof, certainly. With the rain comes possibly even stronger winds, so they can blow off shingles.
Hey, y'all be careful. This is Friday this week. So, play if you want to. It's current. Look at this.
Police have now arrested a man accused of recording people inside of a Stockton bowling alley bathroom. Police say this man, Alejandro Aguirre, hid a camera in an all-gender bathroom at Pacific Avenue Bowl. Last September, KCRA3 spoke to a woman who says she discovered a cell phone in a garbage can with a hole in it, allowing people to be recorded. She turned that phone over to police, who helped in the investigation. Aguirre is now being held in the San Joaquin County Jail on a number of charges.
I'm doing something right. Yeah. What Brad do?
Now for a look at your top 10 headlines in just 2 minutes.
A 40-year-old man from Georgia is accused of carrying out a mass shooting that killed 3 men and a woman south of Atlanta. Police described the shooting as 4 separate shootings in a close area. They're still looking for the suspect tonight.
Sacramento Metro Fire was able to put out a fire at this building in North Highlands. They say the building was abandoned, but it did seem like homeless people were sleeping there. Nobody was hurt.
Stockton police arrested this man in April for a homicide that happened last summer. They say he has since been charged with a shooting that happened on April 2nd.
Y'all know him? Y'all know that nigga? Him.
Shooting took the life of 22-year-old Moses Johnson. The suspect, Stacy
That shit look like one of those paper planes and shit that go right there. It don't look like a teardrop, bro. That shit look like a paper plane.
is in the San Joaquin County Jail for both cases.
Actors are still striking in Hollywood today, asking for better wages and residual pay for streaming shows. The strikes could cost the industry and Southern California big, with the demonstrations bringing a halt to major productions.
We're learning more about the man who was arrested in connection to the Gilgo Beach murders, accused of 3 of the 10 deaths, which all happened back in 2010 and 2011. Rex Heuermann was an architect and a dad, and they linked some of the murders to him using cell phone records and DNA from a pizza box.
Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was rushed to the hospital, but
they played me. It was only like one thing from Stockton.
police start tonight with new developments in a carjacking that led to an officer being shot in Stockton. Southhampton Benny Savan was booked into the San Joaquin County Jail just hours ago. Police say he's the man who fired the weapon that hit an officer.
I'm shot.
He come by or what?
Just disturbing audio there from the 911 call and dispatch audio. The 20-year-old is facing multiple charges, including assault with a deadly weapon.
20. Fuck it.
Police officer, carjacking, and attempted murder. ABC 10's Paul Sunga has more from Stockton.
Shattered windows and a lot of questions. That is what is left in the Stockton neighborhood.
Gunshots. It was definitely gunshots.
Many waking up to chaos unfolding right in front of their doorstep.
Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, what's that noise?
Rebecca Campbell lived.
If he say she lived here longer than fucking a year, bitch, you know what that noise is. Oh, sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to call you a bitch, but bitch, you know what the fuck that noise is. The fuck?
To the Weberstown Park.
I froze on my couch. So I didn't know where the bullets were coming from. I didn't want to move.
An early morning shooting leaves neighbors frightened, and a Stockton police sergeant shot in the line of duty. The intense situation developed in the area of Kentfield Road and East March Lane.
I'm shot. I'm taking around.
It unfolded at 3 a.m. A Stockton police sergeant was investigating a carjacking. He found the vehicle, and later a chase ensued, followed by a shooting. The sergeant shot in the chest and the shoulder area. Luckily, is expected to survive.
The suspects are Asian males. I don't know where they went.
San Joaquin County SWAT team entered an apartment complex nearby, and police say several people were detained. One of them believed to be Sun Tuan Benny Su.
What's that, Kelly? What's that, Kelly, y'all? Or Canfield.
The 20-year-old arrested by Stockton police in connection to the carjacking and attempted murder of their officer.
It's very brazen that somebody would actually fire at an officer. That is very scary for us.
Tonight, ABC 10 learning this isn't Swan's first run-in with the law. In January, he was charged with allegedly manufacturing, selling, or possessing a multi-burst trigger activator and illegally possessing an assault weapon. As Wednesday's chaos slowly leaves this neighborhood, many thankful it didn't turn deadly.
I think someone's a coward to shoot at a police officer.
That was Paul Sunga reporting tonight. This whole thing started because of a carjacking, and we're told the 69-year-old victim was taken to the hospital with moderate to severe injuries. And keep in mind, the shooting happened less than a mile away from where Stockton police officer Jimmy N. lost his life in the line of duty 2 years ago. In May of 2021, Officer N was shot and killed while responding to a domestic violence call on La Cresta Way. The suspect, 30-year-old Lance Lowe, died in an exchange of gunfire with police.
Man. Stockton do be wildin' though, for real. Well, that's it for the second one. I'm finna go kill this though real quick. You feel me? Give y'all a little preview. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know, preview what's going on real quick. Bless me. Well, that's it. happening for the next one.